Here at the 4-Star Public Library, and we're doing another rainy day story time. Now I know it's snowy out, but hopefully instead we'll get some rain soon. So we're going to start with Clifford and the Big Storm. Oh my gosh, let's see what happens to Clifford in this book. Hi, I'm Emily Elizabeth. Have you met my dog, Clifford? There she is, right on top of him. We have some exciting adventures together. Last summer, he took me to the seashore to visit my grandma. Ooh, and there's the grandma right there. Clifford loves the ocean. Oh, he's jumping right in. It's big enough for him to swim in. He watched my friends and me build castles in the sand. And uh-oh, his wagging tail just destroyed their castle. Clifford built one too. Whoa, look at that. Then we wanted to go fishing, but there was no room for all of us on the pier. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of people there. But that didn't matter, because we had Clifford. Oh my gosh, they're fishing on him. One day, we couldn't go swimming or fishing. We heard that there was going to be a big storm coming up from the coast. Oh yeah, the ocean has a lot of storms on it, doesn't it? The police told everybody along the shore to leave for a safer place. Ooh. Grandma did not want to leave her house, though. Uh-oh. But Clifford took us away from the beach to a high school gym. Ooh, they're all driving in their cars, but then Emily is driving Clifford. We were safe there, but Clifford knew that Grandma was worried about her house. Oh, he's looking through the window. He can't be in there. He's too big. He hurried back to the beach. The wind and rain could not stop him. Ooh, he better be careful. The storm was bad. There was water falling all over. Oh my gosh, look at that. And there were trees were falling down. Big waves were crashing up on the shore, and Grandma's house was in danger. Ooh, but Clifford's in the way. Clifford had to do something. First, he picked up some of the fallen trees. Oh man, what's he going to do with those trees? And then he piled the trees in the back of Grandma's house and covered them with sand. The sand pile would block the waves. Ooh, that's a good idea. Look at that. Clifford was packing down the sand. He saw a bolt of lightning hit the lighthouse. Oh no. The lighthouse caught on fire. Clifford knew just what to do. Uh-oh, what's he going to do? He's drinking some seawater and he's spitting it out on the fire. Whoosh! The fire was out. Oh my gosh, Clifford. That was quick thinking. Then, over the roar of the storm, Clifford heard another sound. They were two puppies and they were scared. Uh-oh, they're floating on a little doghouse. Clifford's going to save them, though, isn't he? Clifford reached, and the puppies just in time. Oh, he reached for the puppies just in time. Good job, Clifford. He made sure his new friends were safe. Then he ran back to Grandma's house. Oh, he put them by the lighthouse, and now, look at that, there's boats. Oh no, there was more trouble. 2 boats were loose in the waves. They were about to crash. Clifford brought them safely ashore. Man, Clifford's doing a lot of hard work, isn't he? The waves kept getting bigger, and the rain just kept raining, and Clifford was afraid the sand pile would be washed away, so he laid down on top of it to guard the house. What would happen next? The storm kept howling all night, and we wondered where Clifford was. Oh, they're worried about him. Then, the next morning, the police said it was safe and we could all go back to our houses. What is that? Her house was safe behind a pile of sand, but we didn't see Clifford anywhere.
Magic tree house.
Surprise! There's Clifford. He was in there all along. Clifford was covered with sand, but Grandma was so happy she gave him a big hug anyway. We were all glad to be together again. Thank you, Clifford. He did all that hard work to save the house from the storm. Wasn't that great? Now, we have another story. What is this? On a magical do-nothing day. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, look, this looks like a kid very bored. I wonder if it's a rainy day. These are some big pages. Let's see. Here we were again. Ooh, look at that dreary house. Me and Mom in the same cabin. The same forest, the same rain. Dad is back in the city. Ooh, look at that. They're in the cabin. Mom sat at her desk, quietly writing, while I destroyed Martians in my video game. And I was pressing all the buttons over and over again. I wish Dad was here. Oh, man. Then, what about a break from your game? Mom said. Is this going to be another day of doing nothing? She was right. There was nothing I wanted to do, except destroy Martians. Oh my goodness. She took the game out of my hands and hid it, like she usually does. Oh man, that wasn't nice. I found it as usual and went outside. Outside in the rain? Where it felt like everything in our garden was hiding from the rain. Oh my goodness, look at that raincoat. That's a bright orange raincoat. I held my game tightly. Maybe it would protect me from this boring, wet place. Oh man. I walked down the hill. Splash, splash, splash. Puddle after puddle. Hold on, the pages are stuck together. There we go. At the bottom of my path, I saw some flat rocks in the pond. The rocks were round, like the heads of the Martians. I wanted to jump on them and crush them. Ooh, look at that, skipping across the pond on all those rocks. Better be careful, I bet they're slippery from the rain. Uh-oh. I dropped my game in the water. Oh. What did I do? My game fell in the pond. This could not be happening to me. I stuck my hand into the water to grab it, but it was so icy cold. I screamed! Oh man, that's not good. Dropping your electronics in the water isn't a good thing. This poor kid. Pages are stuck again. Aw. How sad. Without my game, I had nothing to do. The rain felt like little rocks were hitting me. And I was a small tree trapped outside in a hurricane. Oh, man. But look. Drawing in the mud. Just then, there were 4 lights, and 4 huge snails appeared. Is there anything to do around here? I asked them. Yes, indeed, they told me. What? There's talking snails? I reached out and touched their antenna, as soft as jello, and it made me smile. Oh, wow. Squishy snails. Whoa, look at all those mushrooms. So I followed them down a path and found dozens of mushrooms. The air was so damp. I knew the smell from when I was small. My grandparents' basement, a cave of treasures. I felt a sense that there was something special close by. That I was surrounded. Ooh. This rainy day is bringing out all the mushrooms. What's that? Something underground? I bent down and dug my fingers into the mud, where 1,000 seeds and pellets, kernels, grains, roots, and berries touched my fingers. And underground was a world full of treasures that I could feel. Look, all these seeds have faces. That's crazy. I wonder if the seeds are going to start talking like the snails did. Oh, these pages just like to stick to each other. There we go. I looked up at the sky. Sunbeams started to fall down through the giant strainer and blinded me. Oh, look. The dark clouds, some of the sun's coming through. I thought I heard the bleat of drums from far away, and that sound was actually my heartbeat. Whoa. Do, 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 do. I felt filled up with energy, and I began running as fast as I could. So fast, I fell down the hill. Uh-oh. Do, 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 do. At least it stopped raining, right? Whoosh. What's that? There's a rainbow. And there at the bottom of everything I was turned upside down. The whole world seemed brand new, as if I had created it right in front of me. Ooh, look at that. That's so cool. Everything's upside down. I climbed a tree and looked out as far as my eyes could see. I breathed in air until my lungs were bursting. I drank the raindrops like an animal would. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I noticed bugs that I'd never seen before. I talked to a bird. I made my biggest splash ever. Then I collected smooth stones as clear as glass and watched the world shining through them. Why didn't I do this before already? Having fun on a rainy day anyway, huh? It's time to go home. Soaked to my bones, I ran inside the house. I took off my raincoat and looked in the mirror. Oh, I thought I saw my dad smiling at me. He's starting to look like his dad. My mom was still there writing, but now she looked different. She looked like one of the creatures outside. Oh, you're soaked all the way. I'll dry you. She took a towel and brought me to the kitchen. I felt like giving her a big hug. I wanted to tell her what I had seen, felt, and tasted outside in that rainy day. But I didn't. We just sat in the kitchen and looked at each other and breathed in the delicious smell of hot chocolate. That's it. That's all we did on this magical do-nothing day. Oh, that's nice. Is that the end? I think it is. Let's see if there's one last picture in this book. Oh, there is. Look, the game fell all the way to the bottom of the pond, and it looks like the fish are going to try and play. Oh my goodness. That was a cool book. So see guys, you can have fun even on a stormy, rainy day like that. Though I wouldn't tell you to drink raindrops. That's kind of gross. So, don't forget, we're going to start trying to do story time on Saturday so you guys can come here and have a story time Saturday. And we're continuing on with our coding club on Thursdays and Lego club on the first Thursday of the month. So don't forget about that, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.